Real Madrid are making their move. Liverpool are locking down their stars, and wait until you hear what's happening with Messi right now. What's up, everyone? This is exactly the kind of transfer chaos we've been waiting for. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for every single detail, because some of these stories are absolutely wild. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm here, as always, to bring you the latest and most reliable transfer news from around the football world. And before we jump into today's massive stories, do me a quick favor. Drop a comment right now telling me where you're watching from. Are you tuning in from London, New York, Madrid, Tokyo? I want to know where my football family is watching from today. And if you're new here or you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now, because we bring you the most reliable transfer news every single day. You don't want to miss out. All right, let me tell you, today we've got some absolute bangers to discuss. We're talking Real Madrid, Liverpool contract situations, Barcelona drama, and yes, even a crazy rumor about Messi that's been circulating. So make sure you hit that like button too, and let's dive straight into it. Let's start with the story that's been absolutely blowing up over the last 24 hours, because I know this is what everyone wants to hear about first. I've had so many questions about this. There's a report coming out of Turkey that Galatasaray want to sign Lionel Messi on loan from Inter Miami during the MLS off-season break, which would be early 2026. Now, I can understand why this story is generating so much excitement, especially among Turkish fans. The idea of Messi playing in the Turkish league, even for a short period, would be absolutely massive. But I need to give you the reality of the situation. From everything I'm hearing, there is nothing serious or concrete to this rumor. Messi is fully focused only on Inter Miami. He's not considering any other kind of move, despite what you might be reading in various reports. This isn't a negotiation that's taking place behind the scenes. This isn't something that's actually being discussed. Now, there was a statement today from Barcelona president Joan Laporta saying he would love to give Messi a proper tribute, maybe at the inauguration of Barcelona's new stadium, the new Spotify Camp Nou. Having Messi there for that would be an incredible moment, and you can feel Laporta's genuine desire to make that happen. But that's completely separate from this Galatasaray situation. Messi is not in discussions with any club right now. He's not negotiating with Galatasaray. I completely understand the excitement from Turkish fans, and obviously any club in the world would jump at the chance to have Messi, even for a short period. But at this moment, this is just a media story. It's not a serious negotiation. It's not a realistic possibility. Messi's focus is on Inter Miami, on what he's building there, and I'm not aware of anything concrete or serious regarding him and Galatasaray or any other club. All right, now let's move to some really positive news coming out of Liverpool. And honestly, it's about time we talk about something good happening at Anfield, because the Reds are absolutely flying right now. They just beat Aston Villa in the Premier League, they absolutely dismantled Real Madrid in the Champions League, and the momentum is completely shifting back in their favor after what's been a pretty rocky few weeks. But here's the thing that has me really excited for Liverpool fans. The club isn't just winning on the pitch. They're making some serious moves behind the scenes to secure their future. And I've been telling you guys about this for weeks now. Liverpool have been working on new contracts for two of their most important players, and now we're finally seeing some real progress. First up, let's talk about Dominik Szoboszlai. This guy has been absolutely sensational for Liverpool, and the club knows exactly what they have in him. I can now confirm that talks are actively progressing between Liverpool and Szoboszlai's camp over a new contract. Now, let me be really clear here, because I don't want anyone getting ahead of themselves. We're not at the final stages yet. There's no verbal agreement in place, but, and this is crucial, the conversations are happening, they're ongoing, and they're moving in the right direction. What's really significant here is that Liverpool are prepared to improve his salary substantially. Think about that for a second. Szoboszlai was already on a very good contract when he joined, but his performances have been so incredible that Liverpool want to reward him and lock him down for the long term. And honestly, can you blame them? This guy has been phenomenal. Last season, he was brilliant, but this season, he's taken it to another level entirely. He's playing everywhere on the pitch. He's consistently excellent, and here's what really impressed me. Even during that rough patch, when Liverpool were losing games, when nothing seemed to be going right, Szoboszlai was still putting in man-of-the-match performances. That's the kind of mentality and quality you want to keep at your club. So Liverpool are pushing hard on this one. They want to move quickly. They want to get this done. And from what I'm hearing, there's a really good connection between all parties. It's going to take some time to finalize everything. Negotiations always do, but the intention is clear. Liverpool wants Szoboszlai to be a centerpiece of their team for years to come. And it's not just Szoboszlai. Liverpool are also working on a new deal for Ryan Gravenberch. Now, those talks are still in very early stages, more preliminary conversations at this point, but it shows you Liverpool's strategy. They're identifying their key players, the guys who are performing at the highest level, and they're making sure those players know they're valued and wanted for the future. Gravenberch has been excellent as well. He's really found his feet at Liverpool, and the club wants to secure both him and Szoboszlai long-term. That's smart business. That's how you build a sustainable, successful team. You identify quality, you lock it down, and you build around it. All right, let's shift our attention to Real Madrid because there's a fascinating situation developing here with one of their young talents. I broke this story exclusively, and now it's been confirmed everywhere. Olympique Lyon are pushing really hard to sign Endrick on loan, and from everything I'm hearing, this deal is very close to happening. Here's what's going on. Lyon are absolutely desperate to close this deal as soon as possible, and there's a very good reason why. They believe, and from my information, they're correct, that Endrick genuinely wants to join them. You might be wondering, what about all those rumors about Manchester United? What about the reports linking him to Aston Villa? Let me clear that up right now. The Manchester United rumors? Not true. I'm not aware of any serious interest or conversations there. Aston Villa? I haven't heard anything concrete about that either. What I am hearing loud and clear is that Endrick is giving absolute priority to Olympique Lyon. When you think about it, the situation makes perfect sense. Lyon have a Portuguese manager, which means Endrick would be working in his native language. That's huge for a young player moving to a new country, a new league, but it goes deeper than that. Lyon is the former club of Karim Benzema, a Real Madrid legend, one of Endrick's idols. There's a real connection there, a link to the club's history that matters. But here's what I think is the real clincher. Lyon are offering Endrick something he desperately needs right now, the opportunity to play immediately as a starter. Think about his situation at Real Madrid. He's incredibly talented, everyone knows that, but he's not getting consistent minutes. He needs to play, he needs to develop, and Lyon are saying, come here and you'll play from day one. And they're not messing around either. Lyon want him to start on January 1st. They're not saying come in late January and we'll ease you in. No, they want to close this deal quickly and get him on the pitch immediately. They need a striker, they have a clear role for him, and Endrick is very ready to make this move. Right now, Lyon and Real Madrid are just discussing the final terms of the loan agreement, but my expectation is that this gets done quite soon. Lyon are way ahead of any English clubs in this race. They've done their homework, they've made their pitch, and it looks like they're going to get their man. Now, this is where things get really interesting. I've been getting tons of questions about Daitor Upamecano, and honestly, I understand why. The guy has been absolutely incredible recently. Bayern Munich as a whole have been on fire. They're winning everything. They've won 16 games in a row, and Upamecano has been a massive part of that success. So naturally, when a player performs like that, the rumors start flying. And the big rumor coming out of France has been that Upamecano has reached a verbal agreement with Real Madrid. Now, I need to address this carefully because there's a lot of noise around this situation. Here's what I can tell you with certainty. There have been contacts between Upamecano's agents and other clubs. Real Madrid? Yes, they've been involved in discussions. English clubs? Absolutely. Paris Saint-Germain? They're in the mix too. So there have definitely been meetings. There have been conversations, agents doing what agents do. But this is crucial. I am not aware of any agreement being reached with any club, including Real Madrid. And there's a really important reason why I don't think anything is done. Bayern Munich are fighting hard to keep him. They're not just sitting back and watching this happen. Bayern had a meeting with Upamecano's agents within the last 3 weeks, and they're planning more meetings. They're actively pushing to extend his contract. But here's what's really interesting. Bayern are bringing in the big guns. They're involving Vincent Kompany, their coach, who now has significant power internally and a lot of influence with the players. They're using Kompany to help convince Upamecano to stay. That tells you how important this is to Bayern. They're pulling out the stops. So when you look at the complete picture, nothing has been agreed with Real Madrid or anyone else.